Okay, how's it going, YouTube? My name is Fox, 12, and we're back with this shit. Okay, so yeah, so today we're gonna talk about right here, new spirals, I guess, and their new support. So these four have been now revealed. The reason why I want to go over that new synchro thing that just came out, I can't set up my OBS though, or it only works with my GeoPro. So the second I get on my GeoPro, I'll probably just make something on that. But I want to discuss these. I just want to get videos up as soon as possible. But fuck it. So we have like four new spiral cards right now. Um, they were all revealed last week. It's like some of them are good, some of them are bad. But I mean, we're gonna go over all of them. So there's that. Okay, so first up. So I'll go over the pros and cons, whatever. So we have Spyral Master Plan, yada yada. Okay, so once level 7 Dark Spellcaster. But this is a level 7. It's honestly the thing, the bane of its existence, because I don't think Spyro should have gotten anything that was over level 4 to begin with. I don't like that as as in yeah, I just don't like the concept of that. I just think it's bad. Because the whole deck is supposed to be turbo through everything, spam. It doesn't. I don't know. The deck inherently, in its own way, the only resource it actually has of getting this on the board is through the car. But the problem is the deck has no inherent way of actually getting this in the graveyard. So there is that. So it's gonna rely. It kind of relies on other. It relies on other support to get there. So, but yeah. So once per turn, you can add one Spiral Mission card, which we'll get to in a second. But the Spiral Mission, yeah. Anyway. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add one Spyro Resort and one Spyro Monster from your deck to your hand, except Spyro Master Plan. So it can't add itself. Not that would you really need to in any situation, but you can only use it as a Spyro Master Plan once per turn. So yeah, this card is the problem is the Spyro missions, which you're gonna get to. I think it's the last card we get into. Isn't good. It's not anything. It's okay, but it's it shouldn't be the issue with this archetype already off the bat. You have you have spirals, spiral resorts, and you have spirals, spiral. So you have generic spirals. You have spiral missions, and you have spiral gears. The issue is the spiral gear. The issue is honestly it sounds like Nordics, which is kind of an issue for an archetype because you shouldn't have trying to build an archetype over around three things. But that's just me. The card in general is okay. Again, it works with Metaphors, which kind of weird because I don't know why they would want to build a TCG exclusive archetype or TCG exclusive archetype around having no function with a deck that already kind of exists in both things. It'd be one thing if Metaphors were the other TCG exclusive, and I can't say exclusive, guys. It fucking sucks. But anyway, it would make sense if that was the other one, but it's not. So yeah, there is that. Anyway, next card. Because it's gonna be a fucking 10-minute video, I can already feel it. Anyway, so Charming Resort Staff. I'm gonna tell you why this card sucks in 5 seconds when I read this piece of shit. But when an attack is declared involving Spyro Super Agent you control and an opponent's face-up monster, you can change the attack of that opponent's monster to 0. I don't know why it's optional. Shouldn't just never mind. If this card is 0 by battle or card effect, especially when Spyro Super Agent from your deck, if a Spyro Super Agent you control is destroyed by battle or something, the graveyard was cards in your graveyard, you can banish this card. Return one Super Agent to your hand. Here's the goddamn. First of all, off the bat, we're gonna go off with this. So when I first saw this card, I kind of thought it was gonna summon Agent just by the image, because he's you can't see it well in here, but he's following the leveler in the background or whatever. It's I don't know. The master plans here. It's I don't know. So the problem with this card off the bat, it's not a fucking spiral. That's off the bat. I just want to get that part of the way. Yeah, it's not a fucking spiral card. It doesn't really make any sense why the hell they would make this card worth anything. Did they? I don't understand. Did they think it was going to be too good if it wasn't? I don't really get it. And then on top of that, it's a fucking fairy. It's an effing fairy. I don't know if it's effing or fucking. It doesn't matter. The problem is it's an effing fairy. So you can't even fucking rota target this. If it was a war, because why is this a fairy to begin with? Because it's a girl. I don't really get it. It would make sense as a warrior, because usually you could just make a person a warrior. It makes as much sense. It makes as much sense as fucking Quick Fix being an effing machine. You know what I mean? But that's just me. But yeah, this card is there's no because the problem is you need to. Here's I guess what they want you to do with this card, right? They want you to get this on the board, get Agent on they want you to get this on the board, get Drone on the board, see the top card of their deck or whatever, make it, and then summon Agent off with its own effect, and then after you do that, you make this, gain a bunch of attack a monster with when this is on the field, it'll do damage. The problem is now with that strategy, it's this is gonna take up your normal, and this is gonna take up your normal. There's no way to actually it's what Spirals need. They need an inherent built-in searchable way to spam the board, and this isn't even a spiral, so it's like I don't unless you play like Halls of Valhalla or whatever, or oh no, it's like Valhalla Halls of Valhalla. Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna look that up, but you get the idea. So like summons a fairy from your hand. Um, but it's and the fact that like when it's sent, and then like now the problem is too when since it's not a spiral card, when it dies, you're not actually triggering its effect. So unless they name change this, then it becomes a physical spiral card. But even then, it's just having for it to die is just kind of slow, and it's like I don't know. It was and then when it dies and it's in your graveyard, it's like you add it to your hand. I mean, it's cool because you can recycle them because this isn't once per turn. Which is like the graveyard effect is okay. It's not good though because if it's summon the agent, I don't know. Anyway, so I honestly think this is the worst card. I wouldn't even run one of this. Like I'll show you my build after of how I'm running this shit. Spyral Resort, honestly, probably what I should have saved for life. This is honestly probably the best supports they're ever gonna get. I think it's like by far the best Spyral card ever right now. So let me just read over this. Your opponent cannot target other Spyral cards you control with card effects, which is not. If it was destroyed, being kind of cool. But yeah, it's pretty good. Like because honestly, you can't get like. I'll get into this later. Once per turn, you can add one Spyral monster from your deck to hand. Just fucking amazing. And then once per turn during end phase, shuffle one monster into your graveyard from the deck or destroy this card. So I thought this was bad at first. The thing I didn't realize with this card is I thought it said Spyral monster. It's any monster. So like theoretically, you could shuffle I don't know fucking Elder Entity Norden or like any good limited monster in your graveyard, or like you could shuffle back your Utopia the Lightning, or you could shuffle back like I don't know like say they Solemn Strike like a big extra deck play. Not that you should not that's really gonna come up that much in this because it's I don't know depending on what you're playing whatever. But like shuffling any monster back into your deck like and it's okay with the spirals. It's like amazing with all the other cards because you could run this. I know it sounds stupid, but if you want it to, like I don't know, if you want it to theoretically, you could run like I don't know. Let's just say I don't know. Let's just say Perform Pals. Just a random example. It's gonna play Instant Fusion, right? So that's how it's Instant Fusion or like Mermail. Yeah, let's just go with Mermail. I don't know. Let's just say you're running Mermail, right? And you play this, and then in your end phase, you're able to get like a Neptibus back in your deck. You're able to get a Megalo. You're able to, or more importantly, like you're able to get Norden back, a Dweller back. Like I mean, the possibilities with the extra deck, like this card late game, is amazing. I've been testing this out. Like it's really good just because it can shuffle back cards. Oh my god, being able to add a Spyral monster. Any of them, not specifically just Spyral or Spyral Gear, is just fucking insane. Like that's what this deck needed. And then as a field spell, that the card itself is searchable. Amazing. Like I just think it's good. I think it's really good. I think it's the best. Like, and if you have two of these in your hand, you get double search. That's pretty legitimate. Yeah. And then so yeah, nothing else. I'm gonna keep handing on with this card, but like, and the fact that you guys can't get targeted either, so it's kind of good because you can't. If you have like, I don't know, if you're playing Blue Eyes or something, like, and you have this over 3,000, I guess, right? Let's say theoretically, like they can't really alternative pop it away. Like they had to legitimately. How do they get rid of it? Actually, I'm sure there's a way, but it would not be easy. It would definitely be pain in the ass to get like a forward. Yeah. Anyway, next card, Spyral Mission Assault, or last card rather. This card's okay, but I'll read it off before I start explaining shit. So destroy this card after your third end phase after its turn activation. I mean it's okay. I don't know. I don't really think they needed to that, but I guess they thought it'd be too broken. I don't know. Once per turn, if it's a Spyral monster, you control destroys the monster by battle, or if you destroy a card on the field with a Spyral monster's effect that you control. So initially, like, it's really when it comes down to it, it's if you're running something over with this, or if you're just popping like a fucking I don't know spell card or trapper with it, but for its own effect. But that's about it. Unless they get like a Spyral Regeki or some shit. But anyway, and yeah, and then you can draw one card and then banish this card from your graveyard. Select someone with Spyral from your hand. Honestly, if this is a graveyard, I mean I know that the card does it, but I don't know. This card's okay. Like when you have multiples on the field, you can plus pretty good. It's like initially what it is. It's kind of like it's like a reverse fucking what's that card? It's like a reverse Supply Squad. So it's kind of like it's like the opposite of Supply Squad. But I don't know. It's like it's okay. I run it like 2. It's like it's. Honestly, if it was draw 2, this card would be amazing. I mean, it's like fucking you do all that for like a fucking upstart. Like I don't know. It seems okay because the thing with Spirals is there's nothing. It's not a deck where you're comboing off and like drawing one card and like that 6th draw or whatever you might get is gonna like fucking change the game state. Like it's not like Mermails or something. I keep comparing them. I was just playing that a lot last night. But yeah, it's not something like that where if you top deck the fucking like Dragoons while you have Abyss in your hand. It's not like something like that. Like you know what I mean. But yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of like maybe you top deck Regeki and you win, but that's a fucking limited card anyway. But it's okay. It's not bad. So yeah, and then looking at like the only issue I have with this, a lot of the new support, it doesn't really go hand in hand with this. Like look at what we got in Dark Illusion. All this really doesn't like. At least has a field spell because all the field spells has a search, but it doesn't seem like the new stuff regarding like these three do anything to benefit what the deck was supposed to do when it first came out. Because initially when this deck first came out, we kind of thought it was going to be based on like equip cards and stuff, but apparently that's not the case. Honestly, I thought this was going to be an equip card and it was going to make it like after damage calc after damage calc, like you banish the monster your Spyral attacked. I don't know, but I guess not. That's the head other plans. I don't like the idea of Spyral missions. I think if this was Spyral Gear Assault, the name would have been dumb, but it would have made more sense because it's just I don't know. I mean, I like that it's not like completely in the monsters, but it kind of depends, honestly. What the deck needs is a way to spam. So I'm gonna show you. I will show you my deck. I'll show you my deck I've been working on. I've been playing this a while, for a little bit. So I've been out with Metaphors. This deck kind of works. You run the 7s and 4s because you can make Xyz with them. I play Master Plan at 2. It's like it's okay. It's pretty good because you can pop it because it's just an inherent way and it's a 7. If it was an 8, like, none of this deck would fucking work. 8 is not free because that's the whole deck. I played 2 and 2 of the 1s. The reason why is because like you can't pendulum some of these, but you still want them because they still hold a lot of to the deck. Like if this could search any Spyral card, yeah, it'd be like a fucking free of. But like the thing is, like you still want these because you need this to initially guarantee your agent effect, and you need this to search like your fucking car, which is I play free because you can get this back. Because you can get this at like if you have this with the car, it's 2,800 defense, and it can't get killed by battle. Like yeah, there's other ways to get around it, and then if you have this on board, they can't target it, so it's pretty good. The only way they're getting it's like it becomes like Arya. Well, not actually you get like an Arya, but with 2,800 defense, so it's not bad. Yeah, and then I play 2 Assault. Like it's okay. Like you can combo it because you can always blow it up because it's face up spell. But it's definitely decent. 2 Terraforming because just to get this. And then the rest is kind of just some metaphor stuff. I play Foolish. I'm debating taking this out. It's okay. It's okay, but it's like it's just the whole point is just like when you have this in your hand, it just kind of combos off with that. But yeah, Foolish is okay in this deck. I wouldn't say I wouldn't say it's something I would definitely play around with. The rest of the deck is kind of solid. The only thing but while playing this deck, I kind of usually wish I have is like Psalms. So I mean, if you want to add Psalms into it, whatever. If you want to experiment around, tell me like what you would change. I don't know, or just say your deck sucks. It's up to you. I don't really care. But you know, or I guess I'll care for advice. But yeah, I've been experimenting around with this. I kind of want to add maybe there's too many Metapose guys in it. You have 2 rank 1s, just Break Sword, just generic. Like, all of this is pretty generic, honestly. The field spell's really good with the extra deck because you can add back Utopia. You can add back Utopia Lightning, or like, because in 2 turns you can just make this again. I mean, that's kind of a long time, but like, you can add back Break Sword. You can add back your dead Xyz initially, or you add back the Metapose. You add back the fusions, because that honestly it's pretty good. Like their synergy with Metapose is never bad, and worst case scenario you pop this with a scale and kind of go off. And triple counter is just because you have 3 of these and you want to make rank 7s and shit. But yeah, that's I mean that's my build for it. I mean that's what I took out of these cards. If you have a different opinion on why you think maybe like the Charming Staff was good or whatever, you go ahead and tell me. But until then, I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.